Hello everyone, hope you are doing good. Welcome to my channel. And as you have seen the title and description of this video already, but I can explain you again. What I am going to focus in this video, as you guys have understood very well about this, just give me 1 minute. I can just verify if I'm audible and my screen is visible. Okay, perfect. Let's begin. As you have seen the title of the video, I have right what I've done is AI versus developers. And as you have seen the layoffs that has been happening recently, Oracle has laid off around 20,000 plus employers. And even my friends have called me a lot, like they are laying off. Even the experienced person are getting laid off. The person having around 5 years of experience is getting laid off. So the motive is not to see the layoff count, right? I want you all to understand the main motive of this video is to what to do if you are in that situation. Mm, Meanwhile, all of us are having jobs or might be looking for jobs or might be having experience and going to switch the jobs. So all these things I will be talking about how to prepare for these things. Like if you are going to switch the jobs, what you need to do. So recently I was switched a job and got a very good hike in that company, and so that's why I'm going to say about that things. So if you're new to my channel, just to subscribe my channel, and even you can check my videos. I have always been posting technical content that is actually helpful. Okay, so let me share my screen, then we can proceed. I will be talking about in English and as well as in Hindi, because generally people said me in comments that please speak in Hindi. Okay, so I will be trying to speak in English as well as in Hindi. Okay, so let's begin our video and let's see how we can able to solve your queries or doubts in this session. Okay, let's take this as a session, because be getting a lot of things that you need to follow if you are going for a software engineer role. Not only software engineer, maybe in other careers, if you are going for HR role or maybe some other manager role, because the corporate things remain same each and everywhere. Okay, things remain same. All are having different models, but the model is that all the things will be remaining same. Okay, let's go. So basically I divided this video into two parts. So first one is for beginners, and this over here like beginners, not safe, and experience, type 1, type 2. So what I did, I considered beginners, they are not having any knowledge, not having any technical content knowledge, right? So I am considering them as not safe because they are not aware of the AI and different models that they must know about, like what to follow in the trend of AI. And then I talked about experience. Then it is again type 1 and type 2. Some experience are aware of it, but some are not. So that's why type 1 is not safe, considering that are not aware of the tools and technologies that they need to learn, right? And the type 2 is they are pushing themselves, so that are safe actually, but we will consider each and every scenarios for them. Okay, now let's consider this draw.io. Okay, so first, all of will say for the engineer there comes different things to learn, right? Let me create one shapes over here. What to do? Yes, this one. There. Yeah. So always comes in mind when you are going for a software engineer role, that is again data structure, right? Always and always that comes into your mind, right? So that is important or not. Then you come with what the things system design, right? Other things comes into your role when you're going for software engineer role. Even for the college preparation, college placements, you are aware of these concepts. Oops, right? What other things might be you are aware of these things? So this is web development. Yeah, we can say development generally, right? And development is again I am dividing into some different parts. Let's say oh, web development. Okay, and Android, or we can say mobile development. It contains actually both Android development as well as iOS development. Then let's say we can, oh sorry, what is happening? Hmm. Then the important thing is part of DevOps. Okay, so it is all related to cloud and different infrastructure, right? So जब भी हम लोग डिस्कस करते हैं लाइक वेन एवर यू आर गोइंग फॉर सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर राइट all these concepts came into your mind that I need to prepare for these concepts at least, right? Other things also comes like computer networks and operating system, but I'm not considering them because generally if you are going for software engineer roles that are not too much important. Yes, the basics is important, but I'm considering the main core of the software engineering that are really very important. Okay, सो ये चीज़ें कॉन्सेप्ट्स हम लोगों के माइंड में आती हैं कि लाइक वी नीड टू प्रिपेयर फॉर दिस व्हेन वी आर गोइंग फॉर सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर राइट बट आई कैन से नाउ द ट्रेंड ऑफ एआई is these concept really important or not. अगर आप लोग देखोगे आजकल के टूल्स चैट जीपीटी गिटहब कोपायलट इवन आई हैव मेक अ वीडियो फॉर गिटहब कोपायलट वेयर वी कैन able to create a full scratch based product. We created a health care product within just 13 minutes, right? So still the development is important considering that parameters or not. So this is all important. Even I got a call from my lot of friends like they are getting layoffed from their companies. Even I see my friend is getting layoffed at 31st March within just 4 or 5 hours of notice period. Like you are having this last day and you just not need to come from tomorrow. So these things are getting happen in such a trend of AI. So how to secure your future, how to prepare for the companies in this current trend. So these all concepts we are going to follow. Okay. So I hope the main module of the video is clear to you. Okay. Now let's see what are things that are important to us we need to prepare for and what are not. Okay, as already mentioned, I divided this video for beginners, experience, and again in experience we are having two types. Okay, let's say for the beginners. Okay, now the beginners are not having any knowledge. I am considering that factor. They are preparing for college placements, or maybe they are uh, they are actually just clear their um, degree, like they are just going for a full-time role opportunities, right? So for those people I am saying, are these skills really very important or not? Okay, so one thing एक और चीज important मैं यहाँ पे mention करना चाहूँगा. These all skills were only important when इशू नहीं था. So क्या है, इशू इज नॉट लाइक कोई प्रॉब्लम आ गया, इशू इज दैट द एआई इज देयर नाउ. ओके, so that is the issue for you guys, but AI is not actually issue. A lot of people will say I will replace software engineer roles. A lot of people will say I will completely bloomed the software engineer career. But I will say this is not going to happen even in the early, future also, even in after 2050s or maybe some more. See, software engineers are always in demanding, but the happening is now, if I see the current scenario, what is going to happen? अभी तुम लोग कंपनी में हो, राइट? मे बी जो एक्सपीरियंस हो गए, जो भी अभी कंपनी में काम कर रहे होंगे, आप लोगों ने देखा होगा कि पहले हम लोगों को, आई एम सेइंग अबाउट द सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी, पहले हम लोगों को अराउंड 1 से 2 प्रोजेक्ट्स मिलते थे एक पर्सन को, लेकिन वो 1 से 2 प्रोजेक्ट्स को 10 पीपल काम करते थे, राइट? ऐसा कुछ होता था. बट अगर अब सिचुएशन क्या हो गया, सिचुएशन बिल्कुल ऑपोजिट हो गया. अब हम एक पर्सन को 10 से 15 प्रोजेक्ट्स मिलते हैं एंड वन पर्सन इज वर्किंग ऑन इट, राइट? So this is all due to AI. Now the all the persons in the company, the managers are knowing about this situation कि अभी 10-15 प्रोजेक्ट्स करना बहुत सिंपल हो गया विद द हेल्प ऑफ AI. So this is all about the AI. It's not getting replaced. हाँ, now we can say that 10 to 15 people. Okay, right? So if we are having, let me create an example. If we are having these 5 people, 1 2 3 4 5, right? Now they are working on one single project, right? Earlier times, but now what is happening, only single person is working on it. And what will be going to happen for these 4 people? These 4 peoples, if the, now it's totally depend on the company. अगर कंपनी के पास और प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं तो इन 4 पर्सन को, ये 4 जो पर्सन रहेंगे, इन सबको मूव कर दिया जाएगा सम अदर डिफरेंट प्रोजेक्ट, राइट? बट अगर, सी दिस इज द डिफरेंट प्रोजेक्ट, अगर प्रोजेक्ट का रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, now this will be getting layoff. So this is the main reason why companies are getting layoff. Now this person will be working on multiple projects, right? Single person. Why? Only because of this AI. So this person is going to use AI, right? So the current situation is this only. Okay, why the companies are laying off the persons. Now how to secure this future, it's all about, now हम लोगों को इस person, ये person बनना है. Why this person is not getting layoff? Because this is having a knowledge of AI. Okay, but these person, they were just coming into company, right? They were just asking their seniors what to do. They are not taking the ownership of the products. Okay, so ये लोग वो होंगे जिनको AI का A भी नहीं आता होगा, राइट? तो उन लोगों को मूव कर दिया जाता है बिल्कुल बेसिक रोल्स पे, या उनको ले ऑफ कर दिया जाता है एज पर द कंपनीज. सो दिस इज द मेन रीजन आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट, राइट? सो ऑल ऑफ मस्ट अवेयर ऑफ दिस. अब हम लोगों को, हम ये 5 लोगों में से ये कैसे बन सकते हैं? सो दैट इज द मेन थिंग आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट नाउ. ओके, एंड इवन इन द अबव आई डिस्कस दिस विल ऑल द things, all of the syllabus that you were going for preparation for when you're going for uh, companies for the jobs, right? But इन सब में से एक और इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ आ गया, वो है AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, so this is the main important skill. I'm damnly sure अभी जिस बंदे को ये AI सीख लेता है तो वो ये पर्सन बन सकता है, राइट? तो हम लोगों को मेन मोटिव क्या है, हम लोगों को ये पर्सन बनना है बाय लर्निंग दिस AI. अब AI क्या है? AI अब ऐसा एक 2 करेक्टर का शब्द है, लेकिन ये बहुत हैवी है. इस पर बहुत डीप में नॉलेज हमें गेन करना होगा, क्योंकि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो रहा है आजकल के इंडस्ट्रीज में. एंड इस चीज़ को ही यूज़ कर रहे हैं, हर बंदा कर रहा है. इवन नाउ क्लाइंट, जो भी आप क्लाइंट के प्रोजेक्ट्स बना रहे होंगे, उसमें भी इवन द क्लाइंट्स रिक्वायरमेंट इज टू इंटीग्रेट द AI chatbots, to integrate the AI calls, or maybe something agents in your product. So this is all about that you need to implement in client requirements. So this is very important, this is becoming very important in today's market. So हम इन चीज़ों में देखेंगे हमें क्या सीखना है. Okay, talking about the basic skill, I will just go through once what all the things that you need to learn. But the main important criteria is to learn the AI, and what to learn in the AI, that we will be discussing in deep. Okay. So first, talking about data structures, that we are all aware of this. What you need to do. So maybe in data structures, you need to learn the basic data structures. That is basics. That is about arrays, graph. Oh, sorry. Let me close this one. Array, strings, bit manipulation. So this is always important, right? अगर हम अब की बात भी करेंगे, data structures are still important. So if you are going for top MNCs like Google, Amazon, they are still asking the data structures. Okay. So maybe if you are going for startup roles, they are not asking the data structures, but still I will suggest you, like, you must learn these skills because these are really very important even in the trend of AI. अब AI का बेसिक कोर क्या, वो भी डेटा स्ट्रक्चर ही होगा, किसी डेटा स्ट्रक्चर पे टिका, राइट? किसी ने इसको बनाया होगा, so he or she must be following some type of data structures. So this is always important. And अगर आपको एक चीज़ मैं ज़रूर बोलूँगा, अगर आपको अपना माइंडसेट रेडी करना है फॉर दी प्लेसमेंट प्रिपरेशन और फॉर दी जॉब प्रिपरेशन, तो आई विल सजेस्ट यू डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स का आपको बेसिक बिल्कुल आना ही चाहिए. तो आई एम जस्ट सेइंग एरे, स्ट्रिंग्स, बिट मैनिपुलेशन, ये टॉपिक्स बहुत ईजी होते हैं और इनको अगर आप कर लेते हो तो आप 50% ऑफ द कंपनी क्रैक कर सकते हो बेसिक से लेके, लाइक इफ यू आर गोइंग फॉर द बेसिक एमएनसी कंपनीज. बट इफ यू आर गोइंग फॉर टॉप एमएनसीज और टॉप tech companies or top startups, then you need to prepare for some of the good data structure. So I am writing over here. So then it comes the intermediate, and that is about intermediate is, we can say, linked list, stack, queues. Sorry. Okay, this is all about the intermediate if you're going for good companies. And if we're going for very top neck companies like Google, Amazon, or maybe some good companies, and that is, can we can say, a USA based company, a UK based company, that are good startups, they might be asking you question based on the graphs. So I can say these are advanced topics. Graphs, trees, binary tree. This is really very important in terms of interviews. And what we can say, dynamic programming, recursion I missed over here, you must be aware of it also. Recursion is actually uh, divided into two things: recursion in basics also, and also in advanced level also. So I can say DP with recursion. Actually, that is called the top down and bottom up approach. So maybe I just write in more generic way, that is DP. Okay, so these all topics that that you must aware of while preparing for data structures. So now, if we are preparing, like, some people will be saying now data structures are doomed, like, but still I want you to prepare this thing, because if you're not going for data structure now, you might be not understanding the things what is going to happen. Okay, even the core of the AI is also, AI tools are built using some of this data structure. So if we are going for the core AI, if I can say you, core AI role like AI engineer or maybe AI developer, so you must be aware of data structures. And if you are going for top tech companies, then you must aware of these advanced topics. And to learn these advanced topics, आपको basics and intermediates आना ही चाहिए, right? So I can say you, this is still very important. And system design, now companies generally ask system design in experienced roles, but nowadays companies are really focusing system design in beginners or maybe freshers roles also. So system design is really very important nowadays also. So what are topics that you need to cover in system design I can mention. So this is really very important, I can say you, ये चीज़ आप बिल्कुल मिस नहीं कर सकते, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा। अगर आप एक्सपीरियंस रोल के लिए जा रहे हो, बिगनर के लिए जा रहे हो, तो आपको ये टॉपिक्स आना ही चाहिए, इसको आप मिस कर ही नहीं सकते। ओके, so this I can divide into again two things, basics. Okay, in basics I can talk about the topics like load balancing. Let me increase it once so that it is more clear. Yeah, now it is fine. I think it's clear, right, in the screen. Yes, load balancing. And then it's sorry, what I was saying, system design, load balancing. The next topics is about the, what was that, wait a minute. Now it is clear. Yeah. So next is about the scalability. Scalability, B-I-L-I-T-Y. Okay, so in this load balancing there are mainly two topics. You must know about the horizontal or vertical scaling, I can mention, because this is really very important. Horizontal versus vertical. Scalability you must be aware of. Okay, latency you must be aware of. So this generally means how your response is coming, how less time it is taking while coming from client to from server to client, sorry. And again you must aware of the server client architecture. So this is all about the basic concepts. And second thing, the that comes, I can't say this is a basic, it can be first level, you can say. And second is the second level. So in second level we can say partitioning. Okay, partitioning, pruning, and maybe several more topics. Let me know if you guys want the detailed topics, I can provide you. So I'm just saying you these all topics you must aware of even if you're going for a beginner roles. Oops, I can say oops concept is important if going for deep technical role. If you are going for the web developer or app developer role, then that is really very important. Generally company asks its oops concept. So in oops, as you are already aware of, there are different topics: inheritance, multi inheritance, that type of topics, and how to make abstraction classes. All these type of topics are really very important oops. So I'm not writing because in general you can find these topics even if you're a college student, then you're maybe having these subjects already covered. Okay, but I feel the development, yes. Now development generally, if you are a college student now, college doesn't focus more on development. They will be not teaching you complete front end or back end roadmap, right? They will be basically talking about, आपको HTML CSS JavaScript ये चीज़ें सिखाई जाती हैं, but they will not talk about the different tech stacks like React.js, AngularJS, all these type of things. So I can say still app development is important but not up to the mark. Like पहले के ट्रेंड में देखा जाए तो हम लोग डेवलपमेंट को लर्न कैसे करते थे, हम लैंग्वेजेस लर्न करते थे। लाइक आई एम गोइंग फॉर वेब डेवलपर, मैं HTML देखता था, CSS देखता था, देन जावास्क्रिप्ट के बेसिक्स देखता था, उसका सिंटेक्स लर्न करता था। तो ये सारी चीज़ें इज नॉट नाउ। नाउ द AI has replaced all of these things. अभी आपको डेवलपमेंट में चाहिए क्या चाहिए? So development is all about now these structures and the basics that you are going to follow. Like अभी आपको कंपनी में सिंटेक्स नहीं पूछा जाएगा। ओके, लाइक आपको ऐसा नहीं बोला जाएगा कि प्लीज क्रिएट अ फंक्शन दैट विल एबल टू फेच द API and create a backend function that will be गेटिंग द एपीआई फ्रॉम द डेटाबेस, ऐसा कुछ नहीं पूछा जाएगा. सो आपको उसका आर्किटेक्चर डिजाइन करना आना चाहिए, लाइक हाउ इट विल बी वर्किंग. Okay, it's not about the syntax now, it's all about the architecture. It's the system design of the development, how it is getting work. आपको बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस आना चाहिए कि क्या बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस आप यू गोइंग टू फॉलो इन डेवलपमेंट. लाइक अगर मैं आपको बोलूँगा कि मेरा एक वेबसाइट है, ओके, जस्ट कंसिडर आई एम टेकिंग योर इंटरव्यू. ओके, यू कैन pause this video and you can think about it. Okay, I am giving you the question. Okay, so my question is like, you're having, you need to build one website that is an e-commerce website. Okay, so there are around thousands of people that are actually purchasing the products. So how you are going to securely manage the payment system, securely managing the how you will be understanding, how you will be going to build the scalability of the website. So all these type of questions you need to answer. You can think of it, and the answer to this is I am giving now. तो आप लोग आंसर इसका दे सकते हैं कि लाइक आई विल बी गोइंग टू build the load balancers which will be able to redirect the traffic based on the number of users. Okay, this is will be helping us in a scalable backend as well as front end. And talking about the thousands of users concurrently purchasing the product, that we can utilize using cache. Okay, so all about is this not about learning any particular stack. मैं आपको ये चीज़ नहीं बोलूँगा कि आपको नेक्स्ट जे सीखना चाहिए, आपको रिएक्ट जे सीखना चाहिए, आपको एंगुलर सीखना चाहिए, या बात करें बैकएंड में आपको मैं ये चीज़ बोलूँगा आपको नोड जेएस आना चाहिए, आपको जावा आना चाहिए, स्प्रिंग बूट आना चाहिए. दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट नाउ द ओल्ड स्टैंडर्ड. पहले बोला जाता था कि आपको ये टेक स्टैक आना चाहिए. तो इट्स ऑल अबाउट आपको डेवलपमेंट आना चाहिए. अब डेवलपमेंट में कुछ भी हो सकता है. अगर आपको एक भी कोई लैंग्वेज आता है, लाइक इफ आई कंसिडर आपको नोड जेएस आता है, तो यू कैन स्विच इनटू रस्ट और रूबी और एनी ऑफ द लैंग्वेज. So this is all about nowadays. Okay, now the main thing is like, so should we focus on each and everything, web development, mobile development, DevOps? Now if I consider this part, web development plus mobile development, so nowadays this is getting replaced by AI. I can generally say you. So I have already explained you, replacement doesn't mean like it is completely AI is completely doing. Still one person is taking the command for that AI. अभी भी एक पर्सन का रिक्वायरमेंट है जो उस AI को ट्रैक करेगा और प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाएगा. So this is getting done by this type of person. Okay, so अगर तुम लोगों को basic things आता है, like what is happening in web development or mobile development, now you are aware, like you can build the complete scratch based product using this. Now web development doesn't mean कि आपको front end आता है तो you are web developer. अभी के trend में web development is all about knowing the designing the things, developing the things, connecting the database, and as well as deploying the things. So this is all about the development. आज के ट्रेंड में ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको फ्रंट एंड आता है तो आप इंटरव्यू के लिए जाएंगे. कोई भी इंटरव्यू फ्रंट एंड रोल के लिए आजकल तो हायर करेगा ही नहीं, बिकॉज एआई के AI, if I can give you examples, lovable.ai, I tried that actually. So I built a lot of products with that. और उसके एक प्रोडक्ट ने पूरा वेब डेवलपमेंट खत्म कर दिया. सॉरी, नॉट अबाउट द वेब डेवलपमेंट, कंप्लीट फ्रंट एंड खत्म कर दिया. टॉकिंग अबाउट द बैक एंड, सो आई कैन डिवाइड दिस again into, let me do one thing, move it over here. I can write again front end, back end, deployment we can consider in DevOps actually. So basically now web development is all about front and back end. Even the same thing happens to this also. So अगर आप web development choose करो या mobile development choose करो, so first focus on one only. Don't try to think like I need to learn a lot of things. I'm considering कि आप एक चीज करोगे, एक चीज में ही दोनों चीज करोगे. मीन्स अगर आप वेब डेवलपमेंट चूज कर रहे हो तो उसमें ही फ्रंट एंड करोगे एंड बैक एंड करोगे. So this is all about the main thing that you need to focus. Otherwise, what will be happening? You will be learning both together. So you must take care of this. Okay. Now again, I am saying web development is all about front end and back end. The third part is DevOps. DevOps again, it's part for, we can say, cloud infrastructures and infrastructure IAC, or you can say cloud development, deployment, managing servers. So this is all about the DevOps, and I can generally say this: DevOps is the safest career till now. अभी आज के ट्रेंड से देखा जाए, DevOps is very secure. अभी आज के AI ने ऐसा कोई प्रोडक्ट नहीं बनाया है जो मेनली DevOps पे फोकस करता है. मे बी इट विल गिव यू स्टेप्स एंड इवन कंपनीज विल से actually DevOps, the main thing is that DevOps is entering into the server, managing the resources in the server, deploying it, and all these type of things. So कोई भी कंपनी अपने सर्वर, अपने प्रोडक्शन सर्वर को एक्सेस इतना जल्दी इजीली नहीं देती है. And even AI is not smart enough to detect the environment of the server or your whatever you are deploying the things. So उस चीज़ का बहुत difficult हो जाता है AI को. So that is the things that you must take care of. Nowadays, DevOps is getting more paying career. पहले DevOps इतना कंसिडर नहीं होता था बिकॉज द वेब डेवलपमेंट इज मोस्ट द थिंग्स दैट इज द चैलेंजिंग पार्ट. बट अभी डेवलपमेंट वर्क मेनली AI के थ्रू हो रहा है. द मेन थिंग इज नाउ DevOps पार्ट. ओके, नाउ DevOps पार्ट में क्लाउड डेवलपमेंट. तो क्लाउड डेवलपमेंट में आप क्या चीज़ सीख सकते हो? सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ सर्विसेज दैट यू कैन लर्न in cloud development. Okay, even I can tell you in later also that thing. So maybe you can learn about AWS services, Google Cloud Platform services, or Azure, or a lot of things. Maybe Salesforce, or maybe, what are all? There are different type of services, but I can generally say these all are very important. You must aware of these things. अब एक चीज़ को ही लर्न करने में आपको बहुत टाइम लग जाएगा बिकॉज दीज सर्विसेज आर नॉट जस्ट अ 1 डे और 2 डे सर्विसेज. ये बहुत बड़ी सर्विसेज हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा प्रोडक्ट ही, एक कंप्लीट प्रोडक्ट है AWS, गूगल क्लाउड प्लेटफॉर्म, एज़्योर. तो इनको लर्न करने में काफ़ी टाइम लगता है. I missed the M over here, sorry for that. Yes. So even I created a video how to prepare for AWS certified exam. I actually mentioned AWS certified exam hota kya hai, so you can go for that also. So that you can find in my channel. Just search for that. And also for the GCP, I'm saying there are a lot of services that are really very important because generally, if you are preparing for cloud development, I can generally say AWS and GCP is very important because a lot of companies are following these type of services. Azure is still important, but it is not generally used by a lot of companies. But Azure is actually very easy. अगर आप AWS या GCP को प्रिपेयर कर लेते हो तो आपको Azure, Salesforce और अदर प्लेटफॉर्म बहुत ईजी लगेंगे बिकॉज दिस इज द मेन base of the cloud that you're going to follow in DevOps. ओके, देन बात करते हैं डिप्लॉयमेंट. डिप्लॉयमेंट आपको सर्वर्स पे आना चाहिए. कैसे हम डिप्लॉय कर सकते हैं? आर वी गोइंग फॉर सर्वरलेस आर्किटेक्चर, सर्वरफुल आर्किटेक्चर? सो ये सारी चीज़ आपको डिप्लॉयमेंट्स में पता होना चाहिए. ओके, आई एम कंसिडरिंग दिस नॉट फॉर दी लाइक फ्रेशर पार्ट. फ्रेशर्स के लिए दैट इज स्टिल इम्पॉर्टेंट बट आपको इतना डीप में नहीं आना चाहिए. सो फॉर द एक्सपीरियंस वन आई एम सेइंग दिस शुड बी इम्पॉर्टेंट. Again, I am saying even AI will able to give you the lot of resources for this, but still AI is not smart enough that can even able to deploy a lot of things in these type of these type of cloud services. ओके, AI स्मार्ट है लेकिन स्टिल आई एम अगेन सेइंग कंपनीज इतना सिक्योरली वे में नहीं प्रोवाइड करती अपना क्रेडेंशियल्स. एंड इवन like AI is not even smart enough that he can enter into AWS, he can able to deploy the things. Again, that might become in future, but still the DevOps career is more secure because AI को इतना डीप नॉलेज नहीं होता. इट्स ऑल अबाउट द कॉन्टेक्स्ट नाउ. अगर आप अपने AI को, अपने एजेंट को कंप्लीट रिसोर्स का, नॉलेज का एक्सेस दे देते हो, देन वी कैन से AI might be able to deploy the products, but there are a lot of things that you need to take care in the DevOps, as we mentioned in the system design. So this is all about actually DevOps part. These technologies that are I mentioned in system design, AI might skip these things. You need to explicitly mention all of these technologies. Then only you can able to get the best result. So I can say you can go for the DevOps part. You can start learning with cloud development technologies, and it is very important now. And the cloud developers are getting more pay than the normal developers. Okay, so this is all about the full stack development. So it is difficult for the fresher or for the 1 year of experience person to learn all these type of things, but still I can say you can start prepare. So सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग ऐसा करियर है कि जिसमें आपको लर्न करना ही पड़ेगा. आप 10 साल का एक्सपीरियंस हो जाता है, 20 साल का एक्सपीरियंस हो जाता है, तो आपको लर्न करना ही पड़ेगा. ओके, इवन फ्रॉम द कॉलेज वी आर गेटिंग पुश्ड टू लर्न द थिंग्स, राइट. हमें सब्जेक्ट्स बोला जाता है कि ये देखना है, डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स देखने हैं. तो सो दिस इज एक्चुअली रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट इज गोइंग टू हेल्प इन योर इंटरव्यूज एज वेल एज इन योर कंपनीज. Okay, now the next thing is very important about the AI, what you need to learn. So this is very important for freshers. I am saying you must aware of the different tools. So there are a lot of tools. So first I can divide into LLMs. That is about the you need to learn for the OpenAI what are different tools and technologies that OpenAI provide. Okay, then GitHub Copilot you must aware of. Okay, then Cloud you must aware of, and a lot of internal AI tools that are present. Suppose if you are learning AWS, then AWS is having again its own agent, its own AI tool, that is AWS Q Business, right? Even GCP is having AI, so that you need to learn a lot of things when you're going for specifically particular domain. Okay, but if you are going for generally development part, so you must aware of these technologies: OpenAI, GitHub Copilot, Cloud. Okay, you must at least know what are our models and what which models are helpful for us. Okay, like there are a lot of models that I am aware of actually, so I can mention that models you must aware of: Sonnet model, Opus, Gemini Pro, and so there are a lot of versions over here. Okay, GPT. You must aware of which model is helpful and for which task. Okay, so now the AI tools are not limited to this. You must aware of how to deploy the agents, how to build the agent. So next term is the agentic development. So if you are going for more specifically AI roles, you must aware of this. Okay, now there comes the LangChain, LangGraph, even the GCP is having their own product, that is Vertex AI. So it is really good actually. Even GCP is providing the free training for this Vertex A. You can mention me in a comment if you want that link. I will definitely providing you. Okay. So now for the beginners role, I will generally say if you can skip this development, you can directly focus on these AI tools, because now generally companies focus on the development, but not I'm saying they will be making you to write the syntax. They will actually watching you based on the architectures or architecture. We can say like I already gave you one question in this on this topic, right? So maybe what you can do, you need to learn data structures always. You need to prepare for the system design. You need to prepare for the oops. For the development, I can generally say you can just move on to the DevOps part. You must aware of how the DevOps part works. You must aware of this web development and mobile development, basically only talking about the basic part, but not saying about you are aware of each and every syntax. That's all now about the AI part, right? The companies are not going to ask you the syntax, not going to say you need to create a one API server for this. Might be that companies can be a startup if they want, but still the startups are now again pushing themselves into something AI agents or agentic workflows. Okay, so you must work aware of it as this AI part. So what is this AI is divided into is first one is vibe coding, and second one is about the, sorry for that, second one is prompt engineering. I hope you are familiar with it, but I can explain you what is all about. Okay, so vibe coding is generally you are not aware of anything. Suppose I give you example, like you need to build one website, okay, but you are not aware of web development. So how you can do? Just you will be writing in like a prompt, right? So that prompt is generally you are writing such a way you are just mentioning the requirements, not about the tech stack. So this is more about the vibe coding. So even nowadays vibe coding career is becoming important because you must aware of the AI tools. You are not, you need not to be familiar with all of these topics. Okay, so now the vibe coding is only about you must aware of the AI tools, which model is good for the which requirement. Suppose if you are going to build the websites, which model is important. If suppose if you are going for analytics, like if you are going to analyze Excel sheets, so which model is going important. So this is more about the vibe coding. Now prompt engineering is about the, you are familiar with tech stack, but you are मेकिंग, इवन इफ यू आर चेंजिंग, अगर आपको कुछ एक पार्ट भी स्मॉल पार्ट ऑफ कलर भी चेंज करना है, यू आर मेंशनिंग दी एआई विद द हेल्प ऑफ प्रॉम्प्ट कि भाई मेरे को ये कलर चेंज करना है, ये कंपोनेंट है, उसका रेफरेंस पास करो और उसका कलर चेंज करवा दो. सो दिस इज मोर अबाउट द प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग. Okay, so I hope the difference is clear to you all, vibe coding and prompt engineering, right? Okay, so this is all about, I mentioned about the beginners part. For the experience part, only the things is I mentioned type 1 not saved and type 2 is safe. Okay, so type 1 not safe means actually they are beginners. That means they are doing the development work just the normal, in just like we did in the normal days. Like we are following the syntax, we are not utilizing the AI. So basically, for them, I am mentioning they must prepare for these AI things. They must aware of the different AI tools. Okay, they must push themselves into some AI roles. Okay, because if they want to be safe, they must aware of the AI. A lot of people, even a lot of friends were talking about in that in their companies they generally didn't utilize any of the AI tools. I'm still surprised for them, like in even in this till this 2026 they're still not using the AI. Okay, so you can see the productivity of one person. So with the help of, if you are this person now, then you can able to achieve a good hike in your company. But if you are not achieving, that means you are on these person, you are among these person. So मैं यही बोलूँगा कि how to become this person, this one, that is utilizing the only about this. You must follow, if you are fresher then you must learn these skills first, then you can push yourself directly into DevOps part, and then you can start learning the AI tools. I will generally say just leave these things, web development and mobile development. This is all about now AI is doing now. So you can just with the help of vibe coding you can able to achieve this website. अभी आपको ये लगेगा कि नहीं, पर in future you will be definitely saying हाँ this was important actually, कि अभी वेब डेवलपमेंट मोबाइल डेवलपमेंट बिल्कुल ख़त्म होने वाला है. ख़त्म इन द सेंस वही रहेगा कि आपको सिर्फ उसका बेसिक्स बताना चाहिए एंड उसका आर्किटेक्चर डिज़ाइन बताना चाहिए कि एक्चुअली वेबसाइट्स या मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन वो कैसे करती हैं, राइट? So this is now becoming a good days. For experience, I'm again mentioning I'm creating this type on only because I'm considering they are not having any knowledge of AI. They are generally just learning the development and just implementing by their own hands with the help of syntax. ओके, अभी हमने पिछली वीडियो में पिछला स्ट्रीमिंग में मैंने ये चीज़ डिस्कस किया था कि हाउ टू बिल्ड a scratch based product. Even I act like a vibe coder. I don't aware of the any of the tech stack that we followed in that video. Okay, hope this makes sense now. What all the things you need to be aware of. Now the type 2 is safe. I already mentioned if the experienced candidate is already working with these AI tools, already working as a prompt engineer or vibe coding, so that person is safe now. Okay, maybe for more safer career he can push himself into one more particular domain, and that domain I can say is that I hope now you will be more familiar. AI engineer or MLOps or AI developer, this type of roles, or data scientist. So maybe here you need to learn a full-fledged how the models are getting cleaned, how to uh, train, how to do fine tuning. So basically there are a lot of things that you must aware of over here. Fine tuning, model preparation, deployment of ML models. Nowadays there is a very important topic that is RAG, vector search. Okay, vector store databases. So this is really becoming very modern nowadays. Okay, and the basics of this is always Python. So you must aware of this Python. Okay, so now for the freshers I will again say, now the choice is between you. If you are going to follow this architecture, or you can directly jump into this AI engineer MLOps, because now companies are asking in the interviews about these type of things. So if you are able to answer this, then I can generally say you are you are hitting the what I can say, you are hitting the all six in one over. Okay, so this is a very safe career for you. ओके, तो ये चीज़ आप फॉलो कर सकते हो बिल्कुल, बट ये थोड़ा सा मुश्किल रहेगा, बिकॉज फॉर दीज थिंग्स you must aware of actually these type of things, like how AI actually is working. Okay, so I will suggest you for the beginners, if you are having a good amount of time, if you are in first year or second year, you are having around 1 year of time, just don't waste that period. You can start with data structure. Okay, and just leave it for the data structure basic and intermediate. Don't go for the advanced topics for now, because you might need a lot of time for these advanced topics. And then jump into the system design. So this system design is all about, you can able to prepare within a 1 week, I feel, even if you are a fresher, because this is all about the definitions and how the architectures, how the system is working. And oops concept, I can feel you can still, you need to prepare, but still the company will not ask too much. You might leave it, but still you can prepare it parallelly. And development, I can say, in development part you can start learning something about DevOps. Actually this cloud developers provide some certification path, so you must prepare for that. I actually create a video, AWS certified developer associate path. You can follow that also. If you are a fresher, then you might have different exams for your AWS, then you can actually watch that video. You might be more clear about that. Just ping me if you want the link, I will definitely providing you. Okay, then you can jump onto these AI tools, and then you can start with this AI or ML syllabus. So this might be difficult, but I can again say you can start picking when you are confident in something about these AI tools, this one. Okay, but I can definitely say this is the more safest career, even for the persons type 2 I mentioned, experienced person that are even safe. For the more safest career, they can push themselves in this type of roles. Okay, I hope now it's make more sense. I hope now you understand what this person is doing, right? So this person is one that is having a good knowledge of all these skills. अभी ऐसा ट्रेंड हो गया है कि भाई तुम लोगों को सब कुछ आना चाहिए, कंपनी सब कुछ डिमांड करेंगी, कंपनी का रिक्वायरमेंट में सब कुछ होगा, ऑल थिंग्स आर रिक्वायर्ड इवन इफ यू आर गोइंग फॉर a fresher role. So I hope this make more sense. Okay, let's hope. And this is all what I want to talk about. Might be you will be thinking now, अभी या कुछ कुछ लोग बोल रहे होंगे कि AI will be going to replace all the things, but अब आप देख सकते हो कि रिप्लेसमेंट कितना हुआ ये चार लोगों का. तो आप उन चारों को छोड़ के इस एक बंदे पे कैसे जा सकते हो? सो दैट इज ऑल अराउंड यू, कि आप कैसे फॉलो करते हो, आप कितने मोटिवेशन के साथ प्रोग्रेस अपना करते हो और कैसे अपना हाइक्स लेते हो. Okay, so this is all about I want to discuss. I hope now it's more clear to you. If you are having anything, any issue, you can directly comment this, or maybe I'm having top mid link also. I can give you that also. I can show you if you are going for that. Just I am pinging this in my chat. Okay, you can check me, so you can even we can connect one-on-one session. You can book any of the session. Even I provide mock interviews also. So if you want for the interview preparation, then we can definitely connect one-on-one. Okay. So I hope now it's make more sense for you. Each and every topic is clear to you. If you still feel any doubt or anything else, you can connect me, text me, anything. I'm available always. Okay, done. Okay, fine then. Okay, let's see in the next stream. I will be definitely covering a lot of topics in my streams actually, because I feel if people are active enough, then they can ask in the real time. Okay. Okay, fine then. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. And again, I'm saying if you are new to my channel, then do subscribe my channel. I keeps on posting technical content. Please subscribe my channel. I that will be give me a immense motivation. एक motivation मिलता है next videos के लिए. एक like आप करते हो उसका भी motivation मिलता है. Comment करोगे उसका भी motivation मिलेगा. So please do like, comment and subscribe. And I'm always with you. कुछ भी issue होता है we can connect with the one-on-one session. कुछ भी issue होता है आप comment में drop कर सकते हो. I will try to resolve over there. Okay. Let's see in next stream then. Till then, thank you and bye bye. Take care all.